The news starts now. AM 1240 and 95.3 FM. WJON.
Good morning. I'm Jim Maurice. It is now 7:05. We're at 61 right now. Rain is falling. Your WJON weather eye forecast coming up in a few minutes after the news. Our news this hour brought to you by Liberty Bank, Minnesota. Much of central Minnesota in a flood watch. National Weather Service says it's in effect from 1 this afternoon through at least late tomorrow night. Flash flooding due to excessive rainfall is possible. By the end of the week, some areas of Minnesota could see an additional 5 inches of rain. St. Cloud's had 4.68 inches of rain so far in June as of starting the day today. We're 2.71 inches above normal. We're more than 6 inches of precipitation above normal for the year to date. We can add to those totals. We've had a quarter of an inch of rain so far this morning here in St. Cloud. The state's first comprehensive scan of school nurses shows that many schools, particularly those with lower income families, lack access to a school nurse. Denise Herman is with the Minnesota Department of Health.
The CDC tells us that up to 40% of our kids have chronic illness, whether that be asthma, diabetes, seizures, mental health concerns. And nurses really in the school help to care coordinate.
Herman says research has shown that school nurses are a critical bridge between health and learning within and beyond the walls of the schools. Back to the Future, the musical kicks off the 2024-25 Broadway on Hennepin season this fall. Hennepin Arts CEO Todd Dusing says this version includes some of the music from the film along with some new stuff.
With most musical theater, some of the dialogue is turned into lyrical songs, but there is some infusion of songs like Huey Lewis and others that really help pull it all together and take you back to that kind of nostalgia of the original Back to the Future.
Dusing says the musical does a nice job of telling the story of Marty McFly and his trip back to 1955 in a time machine. The production runs September 10th through the 22nd at the Orpheum Theater. St. Cloud Municipal Band and Meyer Groves Band joint trip to Germany is in full swing. Journey got up to a bumpy start on Thursday and Friday with the turbulent filled flight from MSP to Detroit. A 30-plus minute delay from Detroit to Frankfurt, Germany. Some lost luggage, another hour-plus delay for bus rides from Frankfurt to Spalt. Once at Spalt, the band checked into their 3 different hotels and then attended a welcome reception in the city. Some members stayed after the reception to watch the German national soccer team's game against Scotland, which Germany won 5-1. Saturday was a fun day for the group with a walking tour of Spalt and a tour of the city-owned brewery there. After the tours, the band had a few hours on their own for lunch to explore Spalt. At 5:30, the group met with the Spalt Stadtkapelle, that's Spalt City Band, for rehearsal for the night's concert. The concert took place in the St. Emmeram's Church, which is over 800 years old. People filled the church to capacity to watch the joint concert, with the bands playing a few pieces together as one large group at the end. After the show, there was an exchange of gifts between the directors and then a short reception before calling it a day. On Sunday, it was more music, as some members of the group were marching in the Firefighters Parade with the Spalt Band. WJON News Time coming up on 7:09 with light rain at 61. News this hour brought to you by Liberty Bank, Minnesota. Your WJON weather eye forecast is on the way next.
WN Radar Weather.
For St. Cloud and for Becker, high of 68 today with scattered showers and thunderstorms off and on. Wind northeast at 5 to 10. Tonight, more scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. 66 for an overnight low. And the east wind at 10 to 15. Tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. 87 for a high with south wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour. In the extended forecast on Wednesday, scattered storms early, then cloudy and 74. Thursday, a mainly cloudy day with a scattered rain shower in 76. Friday, scattered storms are still likely in 81, and the rain will continue into the weekend. WJON News Time's coming up on 7:11. We're at 61. We've had a quarter of an inch of rain so far this morning. For more St. Cloud area news, sports, and weather, download our free WJON app on your smartphone or your tablet. Jim Maurice, WJON.
All right, Jim, what's coming up at 7:30?
We'll update you on the weekly gas prices coming up at the bottom of the hour.
All right, Jim, thank you. It's 7:11. We're at 61 degrees, rain falling. Coming up next on WJON, I'll be joined by Star Tribune sports columnist Jim Suhan.